Other thing that happened there is did you see that they were flying that body around from the helicopter?
I did see that.
So I've heard conflicting stories. I heard a story that wasn't an actual person. I find that very hard to believe.
Regardless if it was a person or not, the real story is that, we didn't think that they would have the technology or have the capacity to fly a helicopter. They learned how to fly it within a week.
That was never a doubt in my mind. Yeah, I heard some people say some stuff about that.
Of course, you knew that they were going to either fly in Pakistan or China or Iran, and somebody was going to give them the capacity to fly a helicopter.
Oh yeah. The other thing is you got to remember is those people aren't afraid to die. They'll have some cowboy jump in there and, hey, let's take this thing for a rip. I mean, that's what they're going to do. They'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah, no doubt.
But I mean, they also have the money now that they can just hire pilots. I mean, straight up, they can hire pilots.
Well, yeah. I mean, I assume when the American government has been bribing them, I assume that's how we have came to this agreement with the Taliban. I assume that's just us giving them money.
About the Afghani pilots that we trained. I mean, it's
pretty easy to get them to do it. Without a doubt, another very true thing. I mean,
although the Afghan military is kind of a little bit funny. I'll see if I can post that. I'll post that video in here.
Yep.
There's a slightly comical video of the Afghan military attempting to do jumping jacks. That is very, very funny. It really shows the depth of their abilities, and these people should be taken very seriously. They are definitely not people who will surrender at the first sign of fear.
Oh, man. I know that's a little bit older of a video, but dude.
It's just so good. I just watched it again the other day here. I was like, honestly, I was trying to find a flaw in the video. Like that it's fake. Like it's set up like there's some guy in the corner laughing. But there is not some guy in the corner laughing. The only guy laughing was me. And I was just oh my gosh. And at what point did they think that these guys were going to be able to fend off jihadis? It's insanity.
It's hilarious. Let's just be honest. It's funny. I mean, the fact that these guys have never known what a jumping jack is, well, I mean, you don't need that to be able to use large artillery and I mean, I understand that there's a disconnect there, but how funny it is, man, it's funny and sad at the same time. It's like one of them, what do they call it, the train wreck scenario, where you're seeing something happen that's awful, but you can't stop looking at it. It's like that. It's one of those things. Like it's one of the greatest lacks of coordination I've ever seen in my life. Like this guy's hands and the one guy's just jumping up and down, and the one guy falls. Like, how do you fall doing that? I mean, you're military. You're supposed to be defending your great nation in Afghanistan. You're using our dollars to do so. Quick question: is that at all a reflection of our military?
Oh gosh, why did you say that?
I mean, for real,
they only had 20 years worth of training, man. I mean, it's if you only got 20 years to get a military together, that might be all you get.
Did you also check out the video of the Taliban making new use of the Capitol weight room?
Oh gosh, I did see that. I did see that. I am going to go out on a limb and say that those people had never seen that equipment before in their life. Also, I'm also going to say
that isn't there something about the West being infidels and everything about their existence being as such? And wouldn't that put them then in the same boat by participating in that? You know, kind of like an Amish person driving a car. I'm just going to go, I mean, I may be wrong. I'm completely guessing. But it just, there's a comparison there that I made in my mind that, you know, if I mean, you got to remember, these are holy warriors. And their holy war is against, well, many things. But right now it's against the West and the United States, particularly.
I mean, come on now. Let's be honest. It's always been against the West.
Well, no, I mean it's among more than that. I mean, you had an epic Shiite and Sunni battle when Saddam Hussein was around and could facilitate that to keep them distracted from destroying the West. But I mean, utilizing Western equipment. So then, at the same time, is using the American military equipment then like a religious sin? I mean, it was created by infidels. Are we going to get demonetized by talking about this?
Dude, I'm pretty positive we're already demonetized.